Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this 2022 Kia Niro, and we're going to do the side panel chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the side panels, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we used the gloss black material, that way it matches the look on the vehicle. If you like the product, link for the product will be in the description below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. Okay, so before starting with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the panel. So to prep it, you could wash the vehicle beforehand. Just make sure if you wash it that the whole panel is completely dry. Another option you can do is grab a spray bottle, add water inside the bottle, and apply baby shampoo and mix it together, and you'll have a solution that you'll be able to use to clean the panel. So make sure once you have your solution, spray it onto your microfiber towel and just start removing any contaminants that the panel may have. And then once you finish cleaning the whole panel, like I said, make sure it's completely dry, because if there's still water anywhere on the panel and the water touches the adhesive side of the film, it's going to damage the film and it's going to start lifting over time. Even if you apply heat, the film's still going to lift. So make sure everything's completely dry before you start with the installation. Okay, so once you prep the panel, now we can start with the installation. So with this one, you want to start by aligning the film to this edge of the panel here. And you could give yourself a little bit of excess material just so you can have full coverage on the edge right here. And if you need to lift and adjust it, you can. Just make sure you lift it carefully. And now once you align it to the panel and it's aligned perfectly fine here, you want to make sure you start aligning the rest of the film. You could use the bottom half of the panel as a guide to align the film. That would be one way to go about it, or the other way would be just making sure if you place it, you have enough material to cover the top and enough material to cover the bottom. So there's different ways to go in about the installation. Just making sure you give yourself enough room to cover the whole chrome panel. And if you need to readjust it, lift it carefully and just realign it. And now that we placed the film, go ahead and grab your squeegee and start tacking down the middle section where it's more flat to work with. Make sure you start removing any air bubbles that are behind the film and just start securing the whole film, so that way we can start tacking it down around the curve. And then just make sure for this top area here of the panel, you give yourself enough material to cover the chrome section here. After that, if you still have any extra material, you would just trim it off. So just make sure you're doing a full coverage around this area here. Just like that. And then now we could trim off the excess material that we have. So just make sure you find the small gap in between the panel and the rubber gasket here. And once you create the outline of where you need to trim, you could just start trimming off the excess material. And then also make sure you trim off the extra material on the edge here. And now the next step will be applying heat around the area where we trimmed off the material. Reason being is because the film is still lifting, so we want to secure it on the edge here with applying heat. And then once we're done applying heat here and finish securing the whole film, we can move on with the last piece, which would be this one here. So now we move on to the heating process. So like I said, just make sure you heat all around the edge where we trim and anywhere else where the film is still lifting. Okay, and now we can move on to the last piece, which is this one. It's almost the same thing, just rinse and repeat. With this one, I would suggest starting from this edge. That way it's easier for you to just trim off any extra material that you have from this end. Just rinse and repeat, start here, work your way, tack it down, tack the top, and then trim off any extra material. And once you're done, add heat, and you're done with the installation. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the side chrome delete installation for the 2022 Kia Niro. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. If it did, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.